Let's get a clap.
Picasso, baby, a real ill beat, some decent lyrics by Jay Z, but this is behind the scenes, and I'm noticing that a lot of people are saying things in a negative way about what they see on this video. And for example, right here it says embarrassing. He looks like a clown. He doesn't even realize it. Is this what you call art? The shit looks dumb as fuck. And somebody had a good point right here. They say, hey, do you realize that this is behind the scenes and basically an inside peek of what you may see? It hasn't even been released, yet people are prying over it with criticism for something they truly have not seen. And that's just strange. I mean, I guess there's so many haters out there that don't understand that a lot of times people are trying to finish their Picasso. I think when it comes out, it's going to be great. I really do. You know what I mean? I've been having my own Picasso for years. This is Rafael De La Ghetto. If you don't know about me, I've been training people for a long time online how to make over $100,000 for the past 5 years.
Now, how did you come to this point in your life where you have taken the lead? How did you say, this is what I'm going to do? I'm going to be out here on the front lines like Tony Robbins and many others, and I'm going to educate and help people?
I got it just basically by doing videos and running my magazine and just saying that the internet is taking over, you know what I mean? And seeing magazines go out of business and stuff like that, just jumping into it, you know what I mean? So that's basically how I got into the forefront.
So we see a lot of the YouTube videos out there where you are helping these people make all this money. What are some of the steps? What is the first step that someone needs to take to try to get out even for themselves?
For themselves, even if they're not dealing with the internet marketing. Like myself, you got to have the right mindset. You know what I mean? Because you got to understand that we were put in a situation way back in the day for a reason.
Tonight I'm going to be having a big conference call, speaking to everybody and helping y'all out with a particular topic. So coming up next is going to be a video about my life story, which was posted originally on July 3rd and July 4th here on WorldStar. If you haven't seen that before, watch that story. If you know about me already, go ahead and email me at the email right here, and then I'll give you the access to the conference call we're going to have tonight, and I'm going to be helping y'all out, showing y'all some things, and even talking about how you can make a project that can generate you up to $1 million. All right? Learn how to be successful, take it over in 2012 and beyond. Peace. If you don't know about me, you can look around online. I've been around for about 3.5 years talking about making money online and training different individuals. And the year before that, actually getting involved with internet marketing. Now, a lot of people see tons of different things online. They get confused what internet marketing may be. They might think that internet marketing is going to meetings, handing out flyers, get involved with pyramid and all types of stuff. And I've been trying to tell people for years, it's not 99% of what you see. You know, a lot of that is just fat, just like anything else. But my story, you know, I'm from the New York City area. I grew up poor. Well, I say average poor because, you know, you didn't have everything. We just had enough. And, you know, I seen a lot of different things growing up, illegal activities growing up. You know, I wasn't a saint. I never had the silver spoon. When I got out of high school, I went to the military because I didn't really want to stay around the area and get involved in trouble and stuff like that. I always thought different from my peers. You know, my peers that was running around, and I felt like, you know, we'd get locked up if we do certain things. So I left, got into the military. I never liked the military. I felt like it wasn't for me, but I signed a contract, so I did what I had to do. When I came home, I saved a lot of money up from being in the military, and at this time, I was married, I had a son, and I decided to get into the music industry, which I was doing stuff overseas anyway in the music industry, but just overseas style. And I came home, on this big dream and everything else. I got involved, and I put up a lot of money, had my first show with Def Jam, Murder Inc. and all this stuff. And we had September 11th. I ended up losing all my money, ended up going bankrupt, and just lost, you know. And I moved down to Orlando, Florida, try to pick back up the pace and get away from the New York City area. And I ended up having 53 jobs in 13 months. I was scrambling, running around, doing a lot of different stuff. I tell people all the time, I had every type of job you can have. You know, from your refrigerator repairer to your in-home salesperson. I was doing it all. So So after going through all that in Orlando, I decided to come back. Because I had a house that I had bought when I was in the military, and I was renting it out to a lady who passed away, and then I decided to sell it. Thought I was going to get 12 grand. I forgot that I had liens on the house, so I ended up getting 3 grand. But I still decided to start a magazine. I had Mike Magazine. I did that for about 2 years hard, and I had progress, but it really wasn't no money. And I was doing other things to actually keep the magazine afloat, you know, all the way up from Milwaukee to down south of Florida, and just doing things, you know, you hustle and run around. And ended up starting shooting videos. I did 25 videos worldwide, all the way from Cincinnati to Hawaii to Germany, you name it. I was running around, and then also doing promotions and stuff. You know, when I got to Hawaii, I decided to call it quits because I'm kind of like seeing that the music industry is more of a smoke and mirror situation. Like I'm a real person, so every time I got involved with a lot of things in the music industry, I was just like, man, this is not the way. You know, this is kind of the people that's involved with this is not what I like. And the money was a cap on it, especially with the industry going down. I always looked at trends and looked at what's going on. I never was the type of person that lived in the now. I always looked at the future. So I got out of the music industry, jumped online. My first, 6 months, I did great. I did real great. I made a lot of money. And then I got involved with getting off of what I usually do in internet marketing. Started trying different things. Ended up getting scammed for 30 grand, which is well documented. I had videos about this back in the day. Get a credit partner to co-sign for a $10 million loan. And at that time, I was thinking I was going to shoot a movie and do some stuff. And it ended up being a big scam, lost money. And then I spent a lot of money moving into a nice East Side River spot in Manhattan. And I was helping my family out. And it was strange, I made a lot of money. But I ended up being back to being broke again because I didn't have a foundation to understand how to spend money and things of that nature. And then I got back in the internet market, made a lot of money. And then I just thought about it like, a lot of people is just like me. They don't understand how to make money online, and they don't understand how to keep money. They see different things. It's like smoke and mirrors, like I said earlier. Flashy light. You see things and you want to attain it, but it's really the wrong avenue in the first place. So, back in 2009, early February, I got on World Star. I started talking about making money online. And a lot of people was interested to start training people on something smaller, just get people's minds right. Grew. Then I seen a lot of people jump on World Star and start copying me and trying to imitate, and I left it alone. Then started developing different things on my own, like different businesses. And through all that time, I was traveling. Like I got videos up. You see, I'm in UK. I'm in, you name it. I'm all over. Staying in Hawaii. Hawaii was my best spot, and getting a spot out there, going back and forth, getting a spot in California, a spot in Florida, a spot in New York, of course, and just traveling, living, and doing things I like to do. And then I developed a money lesson, which made a lot of money for individuals out there. We did a lot of numbers, which was teaching people how to start their own online marketing company. And then I kind of fell back. I say stuff here and there, but it's usually people that's successful with my training that put videos out. And I usually try to talk to people because I've been giving out my cell phone for the past 3 years, the same number, for anybody that want to ask me questions or text me or whatever. And I just try to find out what people at. And I'm noticing that, okay, one is a money factor. Two, it's what they don't understand that can be possible. You've been programmed to feel that if somebody offers you something online, it's fake, or there's only this way of making money online, or these type of people only making money. For example, people from the inner city, what I observe, we usually tend to think that the only people that are really making money are people that are doing stuff in the music industry. And it's really a lottery. If you think about it, it's a small circle of people that are actually succeeding in the music industry. You maybe have 3 to 10 new artists make it and be successful a year, if that, out of over 40 million people. So the odds are just crazy. But people still tend to think that they're going to be the next ones to make it, because you have dreams, which is fine, but a lot of times we fail because we don't deal with reality. All right. Another thing is we think the streets is the best way. Me being a person that ran the streets, did all types of stuff, but a lot of that we feel is legit. But you can get so much time taken away from your life for something so little. And most people in jail will tell you they wish they had a McDonald's job, you know, paying, and they can go home to their loved ones and, you know, live their life. It's not what you think it is. So that's another thing that we fall for. And another thing I want to say, and it might be controversial when I say this, is college. I don't have nothing against college, but I feel like a lot of people go to college for the wrong reasons. You know, the reason why I went to the military, because I didn't know what I wanted to do. And I didn't want to take the same route that everybody was doing, just go to college and then maybe something will happen. You know, college system is good for the experience, but it's teaching you how to work a job. In your mind, you're an entrepreneur. You know, that's why you want to be something where you own something. You know, you get a degree, and pretty much nobody's getting a job anymore. The jobs are going overseas and going all different places. So those three things, to me, is what's holding a lot of people behind. Nowadays, in 2012, you know, they're not succeeding. And once again, because a lot of people might look at this and say, oh, you're talking about college. But if you think about it, I know so many people who got degrees that can't get a job. People who are struggling in college can't pay for tuition and things of that nature, or can't pay to just live on their own, because it's not a system where it's actually trying to help you benefit as much as you think it is. So what do you have left in 2012? You have the internet. Now, I preach to people that the internet, to me, is the key to your success, because you can deal with millions upon millions of people worldwide on different levels. And there's different ways to get involved with the internet and make money. You don't have to be the smartest person in the world. You know, a lot of times it takes these factors: is focus, determination, and patience. And then another main factor is somebody that's teaching you, somebody that's willing to teach you, somebody that's been through it. They always say to people, you should get a mentor. If you get a mentor, you'll go ahead and succeed. And look, I never look back, and I made tons of money. I'm actually happy. You know, I'm independent. I don't do anything else. Now, after 4.5 years of being online, traveling, helping a lot of people succeed, like Chad Arrington, who went from being unemployed to getting a job offer for $69,000 a year. Somebody like Shamika, who had no idea of how to make money online, and I showed her several things, and she went and had somebody offer her several $1,000s to work with her in the first 4 days. And someone like Cedric, who, you know, got a big deal in his 3rd month after being involved with me and learning, and got a deal for $10,000. And somebody like Darvell, who's actually in the Air Force, was overseas and came back to Oklahoma and did $4,000 in 1 day. You know, these people are involved with something that is bigger. And with bigger, I mean they dealing with me. All right.